I think people can get confused on what purpose is and how to set it. And so for you, I want to ask you, because I can imagine somebody's purpose, like early on, like when you were first starting your chiropractic business, would be like, okay, I want to make six
Yeah,
figures in the next
yeah.
5 years, or I want to have 10 businesses and, all over the country. How do you define a purpose, or like, how do you start cultivating what your
So
purpose
first
should
of
be?
all, I don't think it's good to have a purpose that's financially,
Okay.
you can have a goal to make certain finances. And I think you need to, as the CEO and president, you need to have goals for you to reach. But purpose is different than a goal. Purpose and your core values are way different than a goal.
Mm,
So I would start every year and say, this is ideally what we want to do each quarter. Here's ideally what we would like to achieve financially and size wise of the company and size wise of clients. So I'd have an idea, and then I would always look at that every quarter to see how we're trending towards that. That's different than purpose. Purpose is, it can't be financially motivated, because once it's financially motivated, no one signs up.
mm,
You know, people want to be paid well, but people will leave jobs. I've done it. My wife has done it. Team member, I know people that will do that, where they're like, yes, I'm getting paid a crap ton of money, but I'm not inspired by what I'm doing. There's nothing that's pulling me into this organization. I'm just kind of going through the motions. That always leads to a lot of turnover. And so when I see people that have a lot of turnover, I always look at, well, what's your purpose? And when you go into a practice or you go into a business, when you ask three team members what the purpose of this business is and they can't tell you the same answer, it's never shared. No one ever talks about it.
mm,
Purpose has to be about, it always starts in the service-based business with providing an exceptional service to the patients or clients that we're working with. So with the agency, it was like, we want to provide exceptional marketing service to make all of the clients that we work with, to make their lives easier so that they can serve more patients and they can help more patients. So we always looked at it as, we're helping these doctors provide services and change the lives of patients that are coming into the business. That's way bigger than like, we're here just to help market a practice.
right.
We're here to just, you know, capture leads.
Here to do a
That's
job.
what most marketing companies were like. We're just here to help provide leads for a business. And I just, that doesn't inspire anybody and doesn't bring on the right people into your organization. So, for a private practice, it's always about like, we want to help serve patients at the highest possibility with, if it's PT or chiro, non-pharmaceuticals and non-surgical means. So we're always going to deliver the most exceptional. I feel like anything other than the highest quality of service, like if you want to build a purpose and then you have the right team members, it's got to be, we want to continue to grow and offer the highest level of service possible,
Mm,
with the highest level of service possible with the most advanced treatments, shortest amount of time, so that we can help free these patients from the pain they're experiencing and help change their lives for them and their families.
mm.
Because it just doesn't influence the patient, it influences their families as well. That's a powerful purpose. You share that purpose every week. When I was in practice, we read our purpose and core values every single week at the start of every May meeting. And it was funny, when I sold my practice, the guy who I'm still friends with the guy who bought my practice, and we're good friends. But his, like, at the time, his purpose wasn't really there. It was always about insurance billing and what he'd get paid. And one of my associates was like, he said to me, pulled me after the new team came on board, and he's like, I always like I was getting tired. I got tired of us every single week going through our purpose and our core values. But once it was gone, I realized how much I missed it.
Mm,
And so, and one of the reasons, when you remove the entrepreneur and when you remove purpose, anytime that you remove purpose from an organization that had purpose, there is a noticeable shift and change in the business. And sometimes people wonder, like, well, what changed in my business? Why is it no longer doing good? It's like, you forgot what your purpose was, and you forgot to tell them. You forgot to tell your team what the purpose was.